everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about 7 lessons I learned about career growth. So before I jump in, I share everything about UX and career growth on my YouTube channel. So if you are interested on this type of content, please feel free to hit the subscribe so you won't miss any of my future content. This topic came up quite often recently in my coffee chat or conversations with professionals, especially young professionals who are in their early mid-careers, feeling struggled about how to get to the next level. So I want to really lay it out and share with you 7 lessons that I have learned in the past that I hope can help you think about it in a strategic way and build out your career growth plan and make it happen in a sustainable way. Okay, so lesson number 1, don't focus too much on the promotion. My switching moment is really to realizing that career growth is not equal to promotion. The actual growth is a journey, and it often is not a linear path. You will go through many up and downs to get there. And also at the same time, keep an open mind. There is a saying that promotions are just milestones in your journey of growth, but growth is a prerequisite to promotion. So I want to encourage you to focus more on challenging yourself, to improve the quality of your work, stepping out of your comfort zone, create stories of yourself, and to become a better version of yourself. Promotion is kind of a byproduct as you grow. Sometimes it might feel really struggle, especially with the peer pressure. As you see people around you or even younger than you getting to the next level, why not me? But step back and zoom out to look at the big picture of life. When you look back, the struggle you have one day will all become like a treasure of your life. So focus on the growth and not too much on the promotion. Lesson number 2 is to identify your growth area and align it with your manager. There are always things we want to improve, from hard skills to soft skills. As a UX designer, you might want to improve your visual design. You might want to learn about prototyping. Also, there might be areas you want to continue to improve on, like communications or sprint facilitation, time management, leadership, and more. So there are many areas that you can grow, but I think have a clear understanding. Pick the 1 or 2 skill areas that best aligning with your team's need. That will help you get to the next level in the most effective way. Have conversations with your managers. That will help you really understand what are the top priorities at a team or work level. And, for example, if you learn that your team is at a position that you're dealing with very limited resource and a lot of cross-functional meetings that needs UX to really stand up and to drive alignment, maybe like that can help you really narrow down to focus more on driving alignment, leadership, or communications. That might be the sweet zone to really focus your energy to grow in that area. Lesson number 3 is to turn your goals into action plans. So you might have heard about SMART goals. SMART goal is really talking about defining goals and making your goals be very specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. To follow those criteria can often help and guide you in the settings of goals that can actually ensure that your objectives are attainable within a certain time frame. So for example, if you want to improve your presentation skills, that can help you gain more visibility as well as help your team drive alignment with cross-functional teams. What might be some action plans? Maybe it means taking 2 trainings or workshops in this quarter, or present twice a month at your team meeting and set up a monthly cross-functional share out with your key stakeholders. The point is turning that goal, which might sound abstract, into something more tangible, specific, with a time frame. So that can help you to really stay on track in the path to achieve those goals. So lesson number 4 is to carve out time to grow yourself. I think it's very easy to get lost in the day-to-day work, especially when things get very busy. It's really easy to get lost and deprioritize your career growth. So dedicate some time on a bi-weekly or weekly basis to document your accomplishment. having career chats with your direct managers, not the regular one-on-one meetings, but actual career chats, and also doing some reflections, gap analysis, go for trainings, workshops that to help you develop those skills to grow your career, carving out time and save that space for your own, be able to think, reflect, and continue grow in your career. So next, do more. So what I meant by do more is actually keep an open mind and say yes to out of your scope challenges when you can. One thing I learned as I grow in my career is nobody really gets a promotion by just doing their job really well. To get to the next level, you have to demonstrate you are functioning, thinking at the next level already by showing impact beyond your current scope. Sometimes you might get requests or ask from your manager or others. So we have this challenge at the moment. Will you be willing to help? It might be an area that has nothing to do or not quite relevant to your main area or your work scope. But, I want to encourage you all to, when you get that kind of ask, before saying no, think twice. Just think twice. It doesn't mean that you have to say yes to everything. But what I want to say here is keep an open mind and be open to new challenges and take on those opportunities. Sometimes that can help you to really shine and get to your next level. So next, embrace your superpower. So I think every one of us are very different. We all have our strengths area, but also the area that we feel not as strong as. To be able to grow in your career, I think it's critical to understand what is your superpower. You might have heard Clifton Strengths. It's basically an assessment that you can take to understand what is your strength or weakness. It's developed by Gallup. They introduced this first version of its online assessment, StrengthsFinder, in 2001, which ignited a global conversation and helped millions to discover their top 5 talents. I believe they also launched most recently the StrengthsFinder 2.0. So if you are interested, feel free to check it out. So above all, my point is understand what you are really good at and enjoy doing. Try to optimize that area and connect it with your team's priorities. So the last lesson is find sponsors and mentors. On this topic, I think you might all are familiar with what mentors are. So I want to talk a little bit about sponsors. So sponsors will advocate for your work, help you build momentum, and connect with others. On the subject, I have been listening to the Rethinking podcast hosted by Adam Grant, and there's one episode that I want to highly recommend to you all. It's called Finding and Becoming Great Mentors and Sponsors with Carla Harris. So this episode actually talked a lot about how to grow your career. And Carla shared a lot about her personal journey, why you should find mentors and sponsors, what are the differences, and so on. It's full of great insights and very hands-on practical tips that I found really helpful. Please feel free to check it out and highly recommend it. So that is all I have for today. I hope those lessons I learned are somewhat helpful for you. And if you have any comment or thoughts, please feel free to share with me and leave me comments. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.